Hi everyone, welcome to another election 2024 prediction. We will begin in the key battlegrounds, the state of North Carolina, 16 electoral votes, and I will be filling out my map a little bit differently than what I have in the past. I will be doing it based off of the multi-candidate third-party race. And we can see on this day in 2016, Hillary Clinton was ahead in North Carolina by 2.9 points. 2020, Biden was ahead by 1.8. We know Donald Trump won this state both of those times. So we see it is a dead heat between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump, 47.5% on the nose. You can see the independents, Chase Oliver, 0.8%, Jill Stein, and Cornel West, 0.3%. So based on this map, and I apologize for the advertisement, I will place North Carolina in the tilt Republican margin. Moving back to Georgia, 16 electoral votes. We've seen some great early voting numbers, not just in North Carolina, but also in Georgia, the Peach State. Donald Trump won it in 2016. Joe Biden was able to flip it in 2020. Joe Biden won it by 0.24. And on this day in 2016, Biden was ahead by 0.8. Donald Trump currently leads 2.1%, 48.1 to 46%. Oliver with 0.7, as well as Jill Stein. So based on this, we will put Georgia also in the tilt Republican margin, lifting Trump to 251 electoral votes, Kamala Harris 226. Trump just needs Pennsylvania to secure the presidency. We move out west to Arizona. Some great early voting numbers here. Donald Trump leads by 1.2%. Joe Biden was ahead at this point in 2020 by 3.2 points. Hillary Clinton in 2016 by 1.5. Biden did win Arizona by 0.3. Hillary Clinton, of course, lost it by 2.5. Yes, by 3.5, excuse me. And you can see Trump leads by 1.2. Jill Stein, 1.1%. Chase Oliver, 0.5. And RFK Jr., 0.3. Arizona is in the lean Trump category on this map. 262 electoral votes now for Trump. Out into Nevada, no Republican has won this state since George Bush Jr. in 2004. We see right now Trump leads by 1 point on the nose. Biden was ahead at this point by 5.2%. In 2020, Hillary Clinton by 4.7. Both Biden and Clinton won Nevada by 2.4, so they were overestimated by about 3 points. Trump leads by 1 point right now. Chase Oliver getting 1.5% of the vote, and Jill Stein 0.7. So this 1 point margin puts Nevada in the tilt Trump category, lifting him 2 points shy of securing the presidency. We now move to the key Rust Belt trio. These three states, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, have not voted separately from each other since 1988, and right around, but actually between 1988 and 1992, I stand corrected. Of course, 1988, George Bush Sr., 1992, Bill Clinton. We see Harris leads by 0.6% here among the multi-candidates. However, the early voting out of Wisconsin started today. We've seen great numbers for Trump. RFK Jr. here in Wisconsin currently getting 1.5% of the vote. Chase Oliver, 1%. Jill Stein, Cornel West, 0.5 each, respectively. And based on these numbers, that puts Wisconsin into the tilt Democratic column for Vice President Kamala Harris. She, in order for her to secure the presidency, she would need both Michigan and Pennsylvania. We can see in Michigan, the Wolverine State, 15 electoral votes up for grabs. This state has not voted this state was won by Trump in 2016 by 0.3, and the former president is on track to win. He currently leads by 0.3, dead on with his 2016 victory margin over Hillary Clinton. You can see RFK Jr. with 2% of the vote here, Jill Stein 1%, Chase Oliver, Cornel West 0.7, 0.6, respectively. This puts Michigan into the tilt Republican category for Trump, and this will lift him over the threshold and secure the presidency with 283 electoral votes, Kamala Harris at 236. And finally, in Pennsylvania, the Keystone State, the most important battleground, 19 electoral votes on the table here. We see the vice president leads by 0.3%, 47.3 to Trump 47. Again, the early voting in Michigan has looked really good for Trump, as well as in Pennsylvania. But of course, there's still 2 weeks to go. I will be releasing my final 2024 election prediction next Tuesday, as we will be 1 week out from the election at that point. So be sure and stay tuned to my channel. And we can see in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania, Jill Stein, 1.1% of the vote, Chase Oliver, 0.9%, and Cornel West, 0.3%. So based on that, we will give the Vice President, Kamala Harris, the Keystone State, lifting her electoral vote tally total to 255 electoral votes, but Donald Trump is ahead, courtesy of Michigan, with 283 votes. Trump wins 283 to 255 based on the multi-candidate race as of today. And of course, these numbers will change, I'm sure, over the final 2 weeks of the election cycle. So make sure to stay tuned for updates as well. And remember, now, should this scenario hold, this would be the first time since either 1988 or 1992 with the upper Rust Belt trio of Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania not voting together. They have done so ever since 1992. This year could potentially be the year where they all three do not vote together. If you did enjoy this video, please subscribe to my channel or hit the like button. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great night and have a great rest of your week.